Combos. Love them or hate them, I think we can all agree that combos are one of the most important skills you can learn when trying to improve in fighting games. Being able to do high damage combos consistently will lower the number of times you have to hit your opponent in a match, therefore making you win faster. But there are two main problems that most people face when learning combos. Firstly, some combos can be difficult to do, especially longer combos. And the second big problem about learning combos is that it can be a huge time sink. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to practice combos to get them down more consistently, and not only that, I'm going to show you a method that's going to save you a ton of time in training mode too. There's only one word that we need to learn in order to get more consistent at learning combos, and that word is chunking. Chunking is a teaching strategy that involves breaking down information into smaller, more manageable units. Well, we're talking about fighting games and Street Fighter 6, so we're not breaking down information, but we're breaking down combo parts. So when doing chunking, what you would want to do is take a long combo and break it up into several sections. Let's look at one of Ken's main B&Bs in the corner, and it would look something like this. Alright, so that was it. Now that combo isn't really long or super difficult in terms of combo parts, but the final timing of this combo is really tricky, and that's because the last hit of medium kick Jinrai to the hard kick follow-up, when it's a juggle from his medium punch hard punch target combo, requires some really specific timing to get this to connect. You see, if I do it too soon, the final kick will whiff, and if I do it too late, it won't come out at all. So let's say you're trying to learn Ken, or you have a combo similar to this, and you want to learn how to get this combo down more consistently in training mode for your matches. So I'm sure what many of you will probably do is go into training mode, put your opponent in the corner, and start practicing like this. And then you miss the combo, and then you start over again and you try to get it. But you keep on missing the last part because it's the most difficult part. Now, if you're training like this, I'm sorry to tell you, but I think you're wasting a lot of your time if this is how you practice combos. So before we go into why, I'm going to tell you my definition of practice. For me, practice is learning how to do something you couldn't do before, or improving the consistency of something that you can't do that well yet. So for the first part of this combo, for me, this part's easy. If you're trying to learn this combo and you're always starting with this, the part that you can already do, that's wasted time because that isn't practice. You're just doing something you're already doing. Now, you might be wondering, well, I have to do the first part of this combo to get to the last part. I can't just do this because it's not the same juggle. The Street Fighter 6 has an amazing training mode feature that I think some of you aren't quite using, and I'm going to show you what it is. It's right here under basic settings, and it's called save status. Now, you don't have to do this, but I highly recommend it, is going into shortcut settings and setting a macro for save status and replay save status. For me, I push this button here plus the medium punch button to save status, and I push this same button plus this button, light punch, to replay the status. So for example, if I'm jumping, I can make a save point here, and every time I push these two buttons together, it'll replay that save state. The great thing about save status is that you can use this to really cut down your practice time for combos. So as soon as you get to the last part before the tricky part in your combo, you're going to hit pause as soon as you can. So for this combo, it's right after the first hit of medium kick Jinrai after this target combo. So what I would do is go like this, and then quickly go to your pause menu, push save status, and then go back. So you see the medium kick Jinrai came out. So now, if I load the status, I don't have to do the first part of this combo anymore. I can just practice directly from the hard part. Now the timing can be a little bit jarring at first because you are starting like mid-combo, but this is going to cut down how much time you need to spend in training mode doing the first part of this combo. Now you don't have to do this anymore. Before you get to the final hard kick follow-up from Jinrai. Now you can just practice the one part that's giving you a hard time and work on getting the timing down to make this as consistent as possible. So what I would recommend doing is practicing this part of the combo 10 times or 20 times in a row without making a single mistake. Then, once you can do that, you're going to go back half a step. And this goes back to our concept of chunking. So instead of starting from hard punch drive rush, you're just going to start from the medium punch hard punch target combo. And it would look like this. And then you would practice that to get it perfect 10 times or 20 times in a row. Then once you can do that consistently, now you're going to go back to the beginning of the combo, the whole thing, and try to get it right on your first try. Just like that. So using save status in conjunction with chunking your combos into smaller parts is not only going to help you get more consistent, but it's going to save you so much time in training mode. If you learned something from this video and you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to my channel because it does support me as a content creator and it helps me make more videos like this in the future. And as always, thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.